What's up, guys? It's Matt from Matt's Cards. Got a new mail day here. I guess I'll call this mail day number 3 because my last mail day was like 2 years ago, and that was mail day number 2. So I'm picking it back up. I'm getting back into cards, and just wanted to document some of the things that I am buying on eBay right now. So first lot here, I paid $15.80 with shipping. And honestly, there's only one reason why I bought this lot, and kind of what my thinking is on these lots, especially for Jordan, is I don't really know the condition of the cards that well. You know, you kind of look at the photos, you can ask some questions. It's not really, it's kind of a waste of time to try to ask the seller what the condition is. They're always going to say it's good. So really I'm looking for, okay, here's a lot of cards. The title's not that great. So the title's Michael Jordan NBA basketball baseball cards, 5-card lot, Chicago Bulls. Okay, so that doesn't really tell a lot. So I go through these and I look for, honestly, just inserts and interesting cards that I think are undervalued in the lot. And sometimes they're buy it now, sometimes they're auction. I usually go for buy it nows and ones that got listed quickly because a lot of times other people are doing this and they're kind of picking through them. So the most important thing I'm looking for is like at least one card in there might be in good condition, might be an insert, and might be worth grading. So at $15.80 for the whole lot, it's only $3.20 a card. And the reason why I bought this lot was, I'll show you here in 1 second. So here we got a Jordan baseball. Okay, I'm going to look at the condition on all these. I can already see there's like a white in corner there, so probably not going to be worth grading. So a lot of these are going to end up back at DC Sports on auction. So here's an MJ Jordan files, not in bad shape. Again, I'll look through some of these because some of these cards, even in a PSA 10, might be a dollar card, $2 card, but a PSA 10 because of dark borders and stuff might be worth, $50 to $100 in a PSA 10. So I'll definitely take a look at some of these. But that one's got a bad corner. These Jordan tributes are always tore up because of the foil along the edge. You can see right there, see the foil. Okay, so this is the reason I bought this lot. Okay, so a double trouble, and I'm gonna look it up real quick. And I like to use Sports Card Pro just because it gives you the raw price and all the prices right next to each other. I know 130 point, all that stuff is going to be a little more relevant, but this just gives me a quick way to see kind of the delta between the raw price and the PSA 10 price without having to do a lot of research. All right, so I'm looking at Michael Jordan Double Trouble. This is just the base card. This is not the gold medallion. Okay, so I paid $15.80 for this whole lot. Okay, so this card in a ungraded averages about $12. And in a PSA 10, it's $690. So just from first glance, I looked this card over. I haven't looked at surface yet, but I mean, the edges are pretty immaculate, which is very hard to find on a lot of these inserts. It's borderless, so it's hard to tell on the centering, but from here to here looks pretty even. So that's a good sign. From here to above the Flair Ultra looks pretty good. And then on the back, I mean, the corners, the edges, it looks like this card was pulled from a pack and put straight in a top loader. And that's really what I was hoping for. I mean, you take a chance on 5 Jordan cards on an eBay lot. You don't know what you're going to get. Most of the time, they're going to be beat up just because the kids played with them over the years and they're in circulation. But then you're just going to get one like this, which is just going to be a awesome example of the magnification power of a raw Jordan to a PSA 10 Jordan. It's just so highly collectible, and I think I hit a real winner here. So again, I'm going to pull this card out in a little while, take a look at the surface and see, is it good on the surface? And if so, I mean, I'm going to send this off to PSA, and even a 9's worth $100. Even if I get a 9 on this and I pay $25 to grade it, I mean, I'm coming out ahead on the entire lot. And then I can send these off to DC Sports, and, they'll sell for $1 to $2 a piece, and I might net $1 or 50 cents on them and get some of my money back. But really, this was my target. So, all right, so that was the first lot that I got. And then these other ones are not as great. So I bought this. This was $34. I was hoping for good condition on this. This is a 98 Metal Universe Jordan. They're like $3,000 in a PSA 10. The issue is that it's usually condition sensitive, and this one's got some edge wear. It's got some chipping, things like that. So this was the other card, same story. We've got edge wear, got some chipping, and again, this is just the kind of like the the coin flip you're taking when you buy some of these cards in a bulk lot. But I figured for an average of $17 a card, I think this one goes for about 20 bucks, 25 bucks. Again, the multiplier is just so high on this to go to a PSA 10. It's like $3,500. I figured it was worth a shot. You know, I'm not going to win out on this, but I might break even or lose a few dollars on it, but I'm definitely not going to grade either one of these. These are just going to go off to DC Sports and see what I can get back. Next one here is, I didn't really know much about this, and honestly, I probably should have done a little more research before I ordered it, but this is called a 98 Upper Deck Game Call. Basically, it's like a little speaker that when you put the card in, it probably has like a recording of the actual game that Jordan played in. And then this is the cards you get in there. It's kind of on a plastic card stock. It's thicker. Obviously, it's been taken out a few times, so we've got some edge wear here. But the reason I bought this, it was only like $6 with shipping, was because a PSA 10 is... Sorry, I'm just looking this up. Takes a second. I believe the last one I saw on a PSA 10 was like $800. And obviously I can tell why, because PSA is super critical about thick cards. As you can see, there's a ding there, and there's a ding on the paper on the back. And then it's got these holes in it, so I don't know how they're going to grade that. And then I've got some edge wear here. So again, I probably should have done a little more research. I honestly thought this was just a card in here. I didn't think it was actually like some kind of disc player, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in a thick top loader, and I'm gonna send this off to DC Sports, and hopefully I can get my money back. If not, you know, oh well. But yeah, if you ever see any of these out in the wild, a PSA 10 is like $800. So I definitely gonna keep my eye peeled on these. And yeah, you can see some wear up there and things like that. So yeah, we'll move on from that one. Then my next lot I got here for mail day was this one. I paid, I believe $46. Yeah. Okay. So I paid $46 with shipping for this. And again, just some base cards here. Nothing crazy. This one is a checklist. And then just a couple more base cards here. That's an old 92, 93 Flair Ultra. I got a collector's choice. But the reason I bought it was because this is actually the gold version of this old 92, 93 All-Star. And this came in a box set. It has Shaq in there and some, you know, Hall of Famers and things like that. But one per case, the whole set was gold. And this one is actually the gold version, as you can see by the foil here. So I was hoping to take a runner on this. And other than this top corner and this edge up here, I mean, the card doesn't look terrible, but I'm probably going to lose a few bucks on a $46 investment. I was just hoping for something lucky here. And as you can see, this one's not going to grade, but probably a 7 or an 8 maybe. Probably a 7. So I'm probably going to take a loss on this lot, but I'll get most of my money back. But again, I believe this card is a multi-$1,000 card in a PSA 10. 92, 93, Upper Deck, All-Star, Jordan. Yeah, it's the NBA All-Star Heroes basketball, Jordan, gold. Of course, now I'm having trouble finding it, but yeah, it's a multi-$1,000 card in a PSA 10, and obviously because of the black border and how rare it was to pull a whole set of these out of the box. So yeah, this is the gold version. The other version has like a silver foil. So all right, so moving on from that one, then I bought this 3-card graded lot, and I got it for 62 bucks. Obviously, these two right here are worth, you know, $10 to $20 a piece. These are pretty common. This is the Skybucks Team USA Dream Team, and then we've got the base Jordan here and a PSA 9. Reason I bought it was because this lasted 80 comp. This is the Topps Gallery 95. This is not the players private or whatever, but this is just the base. But yeah, these have been going up a lot. They're condition sensitive again. It's kind of like, if you feel this card raw, it's kind of got like an embossed feeling to it, almost like a canvas stock. And yeah, it's very condition sensitive. As you can see, this one, it's got a little bit of whitening along the edges and stuff there. So I can sell this card for more than I paid for the lot. And then I've got these extra two that I could probably get $10 to $20 a piece. So I'm probably going to return about 110 on a $62 purchase. And the reason why I target some of these is because this single card is worth more than I paid for the entire lot. And then these are basically my profit here. So I'm just going to flip these. I'm going to send these off to DC Sports and have them auction them and then just cash out whatever I got there. And then this was the most exciting lot that I bought this week. And again, I feel like this was kind of like a hidden gem that I found. And I'm going to reverse these a little bit. All right. And this lot, this lot I paid $69 with tax and shipping. And you're going to quickly see why I bought it. So we'll see if any of these are gradable, but just raw card value, I definitely hit a winner here. So I noticed that the majority of the photos were these, you know, kind of off player, bench player autographs. So we've got a Bowman Sign as the Future, Marcus Banks. We've got a, is that Gerald Sasser? Jason Sasser. Malik Rose. We got a autographics Gary Trent. We've got a Drew Barry, not Brent Barry, the dunk champ, but his brother. Then we've got this Kenyon Martin. I believe it's numbered. Is this numbered? No, it's just bronze. So this is UD Ultimate Game Jersey from 2000 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection, rated at 8.5. And then we had some pips. So we got some pip inserts here. We got the full core trap. We've got the All-Star. We've got the spark plugs, tops. We've got the these are called Special Forces. Yeah. And then this is why you got to read the description. So in the photo, the guy had all the rookies stacked up. So it looked like you got one Dirk rookie, it looked like you got one D Wade rookie, etc. And then he didn't even mark on here. So for instance, I got 5 of these Black Diamond Dirk rookies, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one is a double diamond, numbered to 2,500. Okay. So then we got a Ionics Dirk rookie. Then we got 2 Tops Dirk rookies right here. Then we got 2 Stadium Club Dirks. Okay. And I'm going to eyeball these to see if any of them are grade worthy. And then, again, the cards were kind of like mixed up. So then we got a D Wade Victory rookie here. We've got a gold Bowman D Wade rookie. We've got a, obviously one of the most common ones, the rookie exclusives, Upper Deck Star rookie. And then we got a Jordan here, Black Diamond, that's got a little bit of edge wear and stuff, so that'll just be going to DC Sports. And then we've got a Jamal Crawford Ovation to 2000 rookie here. One of the most underrated players in NBA history, just a scoring maniac. Awesome game. So got that there. So yeah, just to go back through these Dirks real quick. Again, that's why you got to read the description. So I noticed that it looked like it was a stack of cards in the photo. And here's what the description was. Basketball card NBA lot of 25 various assortment of cards, Jordan, Wade, Pippen. No mention of Dirk. No mention that there's multiple rookies. And again, it was buy it now. So I'm pretty sure I got it on as a new auction. So, I mean, you know, all of these are like $5 to $15 cards. So just right here, we've got, even if they're $5 a piece, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Just the Dirk rookies, there's $50 worth of cards there. But then even if I can pull one out of here that's a PSA 10, I mean, I'm cooking. And then on top of that, I've got the number to 2,500 double diamond right here, which is probably worth like $25. And then, like I said, if I can get any of these graded and they come back decent at all. And then, you know, the D-Wades, you know, probably are $50 to $100 cards. This is like a $60 card raw. This is probably like a 9 is probably worth like $45, $50. So, yeah, I just got to kind of pick through them and see if any of them are grade worthy. And then even some of these Pippins, you know, if I can get any of these Pippins, that one's got bad corners. Spark plugs are really hard because of the chrome surface. These are really tough because they got the dark finish all the way to the edges, and it's embossed. There's like a lot of chips that come on these. But even like a full court trap, I think it's like a $6 card. Yeah, rough edges. And then all these autographs. People love these like common autographs, you know. These are like $2 to $3 cards a piece right here. So I mean, I probably got about $300 worth of value in this lot for 69 bucks. And like I said, if I can pop one PSA 10 out of these rookies, you know, I'm cooking there. So this is just the type of stuff I like to target on eBay. Looking for just one gem, 2 gems out of a bunch of cards, and a bunch of other cards I can just sell off and kind of recoup my money. So thanks for joining today on mail day number 3. Hopefully I'm doing some more of these. I've got a lot of other lots coming in eBay, and I got some cool stuff. And then when I get some cards back from grading, I'll kind of follow up and show you some things that you know, came to fruition from some of these chances I took on these lots. So thanks, have a great day.